nice products over the years. Been making knives for a long time. So I got some teak wood, and it's over 100 years old. This teak wood was used on the deck of a warship, the USS California. This is just a cut-off, a piece of that teak wood. So this ship was christened and set sail in 1921. It was sunk in Pearl Harbor. It was brought back up, repaired, and went back into the war. In 1951, the ship was salvaged, and everything was sold off. So the teak wood was bought by a gentleman in Oregon, and then he used a whole lot of it, and the rest of it went to a business in Carlsbad, California called Tropical Exotic Hardwoods. His name is Mitch. He's a friend of mine. So he knew I liked to work with things like this. He called me. I ran down. I got the wood. So I did this certificate of authenticity for each of the pieces that we use the teak wood on. It describes the teak wood itself. As you can see, this folding knife. It has a 44 on one side and USS California written on it. That was the name of the ship. And these are the sea service ribbons that ship earned throughout her career. So what we do now is we give the certificate of authenticity with the knife that shows the next generation, because one day I won't be here anymore, and they will be able to say, this is from the USS California, a great warship, served the whole world, very proud, and it's very nice to work with things like this for me.
Can you please show the battleship, the photo, when you how you pick it, how you get it?
The battleship photos. When I first heard about this from this gentleman named Mitch, I called him and it said, Mitch, I want to see. So I drove to his shop, and the planks themselves are big. They're big, ugly planks. They look terrible. I'll show you a picture in a picture. So this is in my shop, this picture, and then there's more of the planks. And then I take those planks and I saw them into pieces, and then I cut those pieces into small rectangles, and then I convert those into the knife bodies and to the 1911 grips. Grips for the 1911 pistol, I make those as well.
Now this is for gun?
For 1911.
1911, okay. 911. Yeah, do you have the battleship, the story? Do you have a battleship?
Of the ship? Yeah.
The photo, yeah.
Yeah, this one I think is a good picture of the ship.
So this ship is used in World War II?
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Beautiful.
That was the drawing. Here, I'll show you one more, a couple of good pictures. Before, here, this is the ship before Pearl Harbor.
Oh, before. Okay. Yeah,
And you can see California right here on the hull.
Yeah, her name.
Mm-hmm. That's the name. So
this is a flagship.
This was it's a battleship.
Battleship.
It's the Tennessee class.
Tennessee class.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And there's so much written. There's books on the ship as well. There's a book called The Golden State Battle Wagon, and I have that book. But the one gentleman, the one I had here, a guy took the book to go do some photographs of the book, and he's not here right now. So
this knife you making?
Yes.
For this wood, you will be do not forget the story of the war.
History, right?
History, yeah.
So I like this a lot. I think it's nice to do.
Yeah. Thank you, Dwayne.
Thank you.